take a step and watch the ground rise to meet your feet somehow. When I let you are just ain't enough. The universe will provide a guiding hand, a crack of light. You're too good for giving up. Imposters and counterfeits, so-called low-lifes and misfits, reclaim your shame and dress it up in love. Tomorrow's waiting down the line. It's getting late but there's still time, 'cause you're too good for giving up. You're too good for giving up.
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart back with another lesson, and today we've got Liam's new single, Too Good for Giving Up. Absolutely love this one. It's one of the ballads from the album, very Lennon-esque. I've had a lot of requests for this one. I haven't covered this one before, so a pleasure to get this one down. It's not too difficult, no bar chords in it, so I think most advanced beginners could get this one down. Now, if you do want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern, as always, going to post it up on my Patreon page. There'll be a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that works, you just sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge, and you get access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 18 months since I set the Patreon thing up. And there's not only chords, lyrics and strumming patterns, there's a lot of stuff to the technique lessons I do as well, like blues, scales lessons and things like that. So what you're waiting for, go and check that out. Link in the comments, link in the description. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. It's very much appreciated. If you are subscribed and you haven't already, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell up somewhere down there so you get notified every time I post a video up. And please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Hart Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see, you're going to want a capo on the first fret, okay? Just while we're talking about capos, I'd just like to thank the G7th Capo company for sending me this custom capo. I don't know if you can see it, it's got my name sort of inscribed on the top. It's a gold one, it's very bling, that was my choice, but I just want to give them a little plug. These are great, reliable, durable capos. I've got another one I've had for the best part of 15 years, and it's never let me down. Its grip is still as strong as ever. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description if you want to go and check those out. That's G7th Capos. Okay, so the first verse is going to be a C chord. Now I do a C with a G bass, and you don't have to. You can do a standard C chord. I prefer the sound with that G bass, and it just makes it sound a little bit beefier. So if you've never seen that before, you just take a regular C chord, and you're going to put your third finger on the third fret on the low E string relative to the capo, little pinky, third fret on the A string. The next chord is an A minor chord. Then we're going to go to an F major 7, and a bit like the C chord, I've also got a C bass in that. So take a regular F major 7 and move the third finger to the third fret on the A string relative to the capo, and little pinky, third fret on the D string. Then we've got a G. I could do the standard 4-finger G, the standard 3-finger G. I prefer to do it with my second, third, little pinky, third fret on the top E string. Occasionally I'll drop a little embellishment in going to a G sus4. That's just adding my first finger on the first fret of the B string. Okay, then we go back to a C, we've got an A minor, an F major 7, and then the G again. So I'm just going to sing that first verse through so you can see how that gels together. So take a step, watch the ground rise to meet your feet somehow. When I let you are just ain't enough. Okay, and then you've got the chorus, which I'll just talk through the chords and that's going to be a C chord, an E chord, A minor, a D7, we've got the F major 7, a G, and then back to a C again. So I'll just sing through that so you can see how that gels together. The universe will provide a guiding hand, a crack of light. You're too good for giving up. Now strumming wise, I tend to do it really quiet for the intro, just sort of a down, so a down, 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 and, you know, for the first sort of verse and chorus I do that really quietly, so a down, 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 up, and I'll do the same pattern but I'll obviously lift it a little bit on verse 2. So we got
take a step, watch the ground, rise to meet your feet somehow. When all that you are just ain't enough.
So keeping it nice and like that.
The universe will provide a guiding lamp, crack of light. You're too good for giving up.
And then lift it a little bit for verse 2.
Imposters and counterfeits, so-called lowlifes and misfits. Reclaim your shame, dress it up in love. Tomorrow's way down the line, it's getting late but there's still time. You're too good for giving up.
Okay, so then we got this little bridge part. Now the chords of that are going to be an F major 7, an A minor, an E minor. We go back to the A minor. We've got the F major 7, a C, and a D minor. Second time round we got the F major 7, A minor, E minor, back to A minor, and then it's going to go F major 7, a G, and then a single strum on a G7. So if you're doing the G with your second, third, little pinky, third fret relative to the capo on the top E string, all that will be is taking a little pinky off, putting your first finger on the first fret on the top E string. So I'm just going to sing that through so you can see how that gels together. So you got, look how far you've come, stronger than the damage done. Step out of the darkness unafraid. Remember you belong here as much as anyone, even when you're just about to break. Okay, and then we go into another verse, another chorus, and then there's a little sort of guitar solo, the little slide guitar solo, that just goes over the verse chords, which is a C, A minor, F, G, that goes around again, and then there's a chorus.
Let the silence make a sound, all that's lost or can't be found. You're too good for giving up.
Okay, and then we've got another bridge and another verse and one last chorus, and that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. Okay, so we talked about the strumming pattern early on, so it is mostly what I do, a down, down, down. That's a down, down, down. Hear that around the chords. Pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that, and thanks to everyone requesting that song. I think your solo stuff is great. Obviously, I'm a huge Oasis fan, but there's some really well written songs, and like I said in the intro, I think this one's very sort of Lennon-esque. So if you got any other requests for any Oasis or Liam or Noel songs that I haven't done, I have done quite a lot of them. If there is any I've missed it, like this one, thanks for requesting this one, as I said. Or it doesn't have to be Oasis related, it can be anything 50s to modern day. So the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment below the video, or if you want to find me a personal message over on those platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I do always reply to messages. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests and I do have to sort of hemp it them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. Another thing that keeps this channel going, as I said earlier on, thank you everyone who's subscribed. Really means a lot, and if you are subscribed and you haven't already, please hit that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. The Patreon thing, that really helps me out. The funding from that goes back into the videos, the filming, the editing, the research. You know, it's very time consuming, so all the money I make from that generally, you know, goes back into the lessons. and it gives you guys, you know, the opportunity to download, print off, you know, the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to all the lessons, and you know, it comes in very handy. So like I say, there's a link to that in the description, also a link in the comments if you want to go and check that out. If you don't want to do that, you want to make a small donation, I've got a new feature on my channel, which is a little thanks button below the video there. If you want to click on that, you can just go on and make a small donation, and no matter how small, it's all very much appreciated, as I said. Another way that you could help me out, word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays guitar, please point them in my direction. I really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you for a lesson very soon. Take care.